Alrighty guys, this is our game again. Today we are going to be playing some direct strike with Swann, and I'm going to try and go for a very uncommon combo. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm assuming that if I go Goliath, Siege Tank, I should be able to destroy pretty much everything I'm going to be dealing with. So first of all, of course, we're going to go for the laser drill, and then the anti-air turrets here. Just like that, and now that's the Haka, by the way. We've got the Haka, and I mean, oh my god, these Ravagers have like 8 freaking range. Can they seriously outrange the bunker? Yes, no way, they can! Oh god, they can outrange the freaking bunker, and he's gonna have to deal with a couple of Marines. I don't know who that is. I also have an Artanis with Dragoons with not as much range. But, I mean, oh my god, the Ravagers! They've lost their freaking bunker, look at that, that's so cool. We're already doing just fine. I'm gonna send some Goliaths. Okay, I forgot to build actually. And get a couple Goliaths and see what I'm dealing with actually. We've only seen that guy who's gonna go with the Marines. Is that Jim Reynor? I believe that is Jim Reynor, right? That has to be his army. And that's the Haka. I believe our Haka will just demolish him. He seems to know what he's doing. He just rammed their freaking thing in the first second. Next, I guess I'm gonna go for the range on the Goliaths. Okay, and even more range on the Goliaths. So now they have a whopping, oh, they have freaking 8 range on their regular attack. Okay, I didn't know Swann had like that much range on his ground army. I mean, how much range do these things have? Do they have? Okay, they have 9. They can actually outrange those, so that's dope. Okay, I guess I'm fighting Jim Reynor then, because he keeps popping up whenever I do pop up. So I'm gonna assume I'm fighting him. So I'm gonna go for some upgrades here. I don't need armor if I'm fighting Reynor. But I don't really have a problem. No, my Goliaths are very tanky actually. They're just insanely tanky. Okay, now I'm gonna fight a Statman actually. Yeah, Ultras are just a counter to Goliaths overall. Okay, but one is still not enough to destroy this many. One is nowhere near enough. Okay, my Ray got him. My trusty laser drill. Here comes the Haka with his massive army. He's gonna have to fight Statman actually. Do we have 2 Statmans? I guess we've got a Statman, we've got a Jimmy Reynor, and then we've got... What was I fighting again? I was fighting like Jim Reynor. Do we have like... Oh yeah, we also have like a Mangsk, so perfect. We've got like 2 Terrans. Look at that, those zealots are looking so cool. Go Reynor, go, get him boy. Yes, I'm definitely fighting with Reynor. Let me just go for more Goliaths, because I just don't need anything else right now. And I can stack them up because they do have more range than literally anything Reynor has. Yeah, I know, this is not enough. I need more. But I was a bit lazy, I was a bit slow there, but I still should be having the wave. The Haka should deal with this just fine as well. Come on, go the Haka, show him his boss. Perfect. Now what will the Haka have to fight here? Okay, he's gonna have to fight a... Okay. Couple of Ultras from Statman. But he's just got this. No problem. He's just destroying his enemies. Okay, I'm just gonna go for more Goliaths now. The more Goliaths, the better. They're just OP with their range. Range alone can just make them destroy any army of Marines. Oh, look at these guys though, the Ravagers are just so funnily strong here. Okay, look at this, Reynor's gonna have to deal with everything, including a couple of Artanis's storms. Now my Goliaths should be able to deal with most of these. Yeah, look at that. Okay, okay, that's Manx. I'm gonna have to deal with Manx and Reynor, and I will almost destroy them both. Okay, I actually will destroy them both. That's dope. I just destroy like 2 armies with my Goliaths. I don't even need anything else right now. Just Goliaths are gonna cut it. They're gonna be just fine. More Ultras going down. I don't know what Statman is doing, but he's losing his wave very hard right now. Most Statman, can't you do better? For lack of a better term. I can go for some drill upgrades, but that requires tier 2, and I don't need tier 2 just yet. 135, I mean, these Goliaths are also like very cheap. That's Artanis. He'll have to meet. Who will he have to meet to? Okay, that's my Reynor. And the storms are just OP. Look at that. Now I'll have to deal with the weakened Reynor, which should be easy. It's just gonna go Mass Marauder, and I understand. These things are like armored after all. But it's still not gonna be enough. Look at that. He's losing by far. I'm gonna have to deal with Mengsk now. How's Mengsk doing? What is he even bringing to the table? Come on, Mengsk. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to fight Statman actually with the Ultras. Okay, these guys cannot fight Ultras. Ultras are just strong. Strong against Goliaths. I just have to go for more, because I have my own wave. Also, I could also go for a refinery, because still, wave is had. Wave is just fine. I can just go for another one of these and make sure I win the game altogether, even long term. That's Gary. Okay, he's finally gonna bring Gary in. Now our tennis will have to fight him. Go our tennis, get Gary. And Gary's actually okay. I thought he was both air and ground, but nope, he's obviously air. Reynor's gonna have to deal with Artanis' army. He will even feedback some of those medics. Look at that, that's so funny. I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to destroy this anymore. He does have fire bat for some reason, I don't know why, but he does. Okay, get him, Goliath. Can I just get him? I mean, those marines are tanky. Okay. Yeah, this is not enough. You know what, I'm just losing here. I'm gonna need even some hellbats, because why not? Okay, go hellbats. These will be like the tanky boys. They will tank the shots of the marauders. That's what they're made to do. I could go and make them deal bonus damage versus light, but I don't want to do that just yet. No, not yet. My Goliaths will be able to just destroy everything from the back. So that will be cool. And then these bad boys, I mean, look at that. There's so much tank here. And they're also light. I guess they will be almost destroyed by the fire bats. But the fire bats will get destroyed quickly by the Goliaths. So let's see how I'm going to be doing this time. I mean, Reynor will have to fight like so many enemy leftovers. Yeah, look at that. But he will just go through them all. I'll be honest with you. He's strong. Okay, go. I mean, the fire bats are doing a great job at just tanking. And now I think I have the wave. Yeah, look at that. I actually have the wave. Those marauders are just so tanky. Holy freak, can you see that? Okay, the healing from the medics is OP. Okay, I'm not doing well. I am not doing well. You know what? But we still have the waves. I'm gonna go for tier 2. I'm gonna go straight into siege tanks right now. It is time. It is time to go for the big guns. And now I actually should salvage these. Sell for 100%. Okay, you all get sold. I know I said I was gonna go for only like Goliath siege tank, but I just tried that just in case. Now I will go for only Goliath siege tank. I don't think Reynor will ever be able to deal with mass siege tank here. His army is just made to lose against that. I mean, with those storms, I think I actually have the wave. I mean, I actually preemptively sold my hellbats, and I'll have to deal with both Mengsk and Reynor. Okay, I'll just die to that. Like, no questions asked, but I am still gonna go for the siege tanks. Because they're just OP. Yeah, I just lost. Now with the siege tanks, I should be able to deal a lot more damage. Also, that's gonna give them extra 40 damage in siege mode. And that's insanely OP, by the way. And then I'm gonna go for the ship weapons. Here's that guy's gonna have to deal with this Statman, actually. Wait, what? No, this is this Mengsk? Are these like Mengsk? No way, those are Mengsk Ultralisk. All this time I thought they were Statmans, but nope. And he's still losing though. Yeah, look at that. Mengsk is still losing. I'm gonna go for more weapons on vehicle. More vehicle weapons. Perfect. Now I guess that will just get destroyed here by the Archons, even though it's still hard to fight freaking Super Gary. But my Goliaths should be able to deal with him just fine. Yep, Super Gary down, go, siege tanks go. Okay, siege tanks are gonna be the main thing here. Okay, look at them go, but oh god, no! Reynor is still winning, I just need more siege tanks. Goliaths are not that good against those. Okay, could I go for... Oh, I can go for the Science Vest and then the Irradiate ability. And that will actually plague the biological units. Yeah, I could go for that. I think I actually will. The Haka still has the wave though, I don't have mine. I know, I'm working on it, I'm just getting more and more siege tanks. I will get it very soon. The Goliaths are literally there to just tank and destroy any potential air units like BCs. And they do counter battle cruisers really freaking hard. I mean, Gary's still strong, look at that. The Archons can still deal with him though, so I like that. Okay, more storms on Reynor there. Oh, the Archons, man, the Archons just just have the guy. They're just gonna get destroyed now. Okay, go siege tanks. Okay, perfect, perfect. Look at the Marauders go down. Now that's what I'm talking about. I mean, Jim is gonna go for his own siege tanks. That's Mangsk there, by the way. Go siege tanks, get them. Okay, I cannot tank for long enough to deal with those ultras. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm gonna go for another siege tank here, as I should. Now all of those tiny marauders are just gonna get destroyed. Perfect. I'm gonna go for more armor because it's important to go against Reynor. Perfect. I wish my siege tanks could just siege up faster, but I guess this is what what we're dealing with actually. Okay, our tennis will just deal with Super Gary now. He's gonna have no problems. Okay, now he's gonna have to deal with the Reynor. Reynor with his own siege tanks. How much range do they even have? Okay, come on. Okay, 13. My siege tanks have like 14 range. They're actually superior. My siege tanks are way better. Yeah, go siege tanks, get them, boys. Okay, oh look at this siege tank army versus siege tank army actually. Okay, no, okay, siege up, siege up, siege up, siege up. I mean, I guess they will still do some damage. Yeah, look at that. Now the Haka should be having the wave. Waves, all the Hakas. I'm gonna go for more siege tanks, cause why not? Reynor cannot deal with my siege tank with his siege tanks, cause mine are just better right now. Like way better. Look at Super Gary just going there. He's doing damage, but he's gonna have to deal with Artanis, and he's got Archons, and Archons are just good against Gary. I mean, there's just so many of them. You can see really how this is going. And all those storms and feedbacks on the medics, oh my god, poor Reynor is getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, I forgot to go for my laser thingy, but that's not even important right now. Okay, that's Mangsk. Are you serious? Is that Mangsk on the way? Yeah, there seems to be him. I mean, those siege tanks will do damage. But not enough, actually. My siege tanks do like so much more. No! No, they literally don't even get enough time to siege and unsiege. That's so awkward. Yeah, my siege tanks are just very dumb right now. Yes, I got the wave. I can just toggle the spell to go on and off. Can I just make them sit in one place? Is that like possible? I think I'll just work on the ability then, manually. Gary will have to deal with what's left from this guy, but then Gary's gonna get attacked by Artanis and almost destroyed by Artanis as always. Look at that. Okay, perfect. Gary is gonna go down very soon. I'm gonna go for more of my own siege tanks here. Okay, this is uneven. I have to just do that. Perfect. Now that's even. I mean, Jim Reynor is gonna have almost nothing left here. Okay, siege tanks. You have the permission to siege now, and now you cannot siege anymore. Okay. No more sieging, just go and destroy their tanks. Okay, now you get the permission to siege. Okay, there you go, and now they will be able to do some damage, okay? They will do some damage to Mangsk. That's a bit better, actually. That's a tad bit better. Reynor's siege tanks still fall short. Okay, perfect. We have the waves for the most part, but we haven't taken down their secondary bunker. That kind of worries me. Just going for more siege tanks. Look at our Titans, gonna go for freaking rivers. These are just so insanely OP. Mecha Ultralisks are still gonna get destroyed here. Our Titans just has Gary by the hair, actually. Look at that. And our 10 is gonna get attacked and almost destroyed. I should go for tier 3 actually, because yeah, Reynor is going for tier 3. Look at these siege tanks though. Go, my own siege tanks, get them, boys. Okay, my siege tanks would siege up like enough range away from their siege tanks to just destroy them. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice siege up against Mangs. Oh no! They sieged and like unsieged twice. And those are, by the way, cloaked medivacs. So that's pretty cool, but the Haka still has the wave. And I'm gonna go for more siege tanks. They're still like superior to whatever the other guys have. Especially Artanis. Mangs could actually outrange my siege tanks with his own siege tanks. Because his siege tanks can almost one-shot mine if I'm not mistaken. Because surprisingly enough, these only have like 160 HP, they're not even that tanky. Okay, go Goliaths, get them boys. That's Reynor is gonna have to still deal with so many storms and feedbacks. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go for tier 3 now, because I probably should. Oh god, I mean, it just got destroyed, right? Yeah, poor Reynor. Okay, my siege tanks are now gonna siege up and they're gonna stay that way. Oh, look at that, Manx will just get annihilated for the most part. Well, not really, because those ultras are OP. Okay, Jim Raynor's tanks are gonna survive, which is not fine. Okay, going for tier 3 now, there's gonna be just more damage for me. That's all that is. The Haka still has the wave though. The Haka's just destroying them. I get Reynor and he gets what's left of Mengsk, which is easy. Look at that. The Haka himself now has almost 2000 HP. And he's not even armored, so he doesn't really take extra damage from anything. Now that I'm looking at this, okay, yeah, good job the Haka, you're doing just fine. It's just getting destroyed now. Okay, let me just get the... Perfect, the level up. I like this. I'm gonna go for the drill and then of course for the last upgrades on the damage, which is very important. Yeah, look at that, that's a lot better actually. All the upgrades done. That's Jim Reynor, by the way. What was that? Those are like Manx siege things. Okay, that's it. Those are even some Manx black hammers. But his army still got weakened by a lot. And the Aka can just deal with it just fine. I mean, I'm scared because these siege tanks are like leftover, but I mean, he's still destroying them. They still have like no chance here. Okay, let me just go for some more siege tanks. They're gonna do just fine. I might even go on for a couple of these things because they do have the defensive matrix, so the science vessels might be useful. I don't have anything to really tank. All-purpose attacker says on the RS description. I might even go for like one of these guys and see what it actually does, because I've never gone for an RS here. I don't think they have rockets actually. Okay, attacks 2. Armored mechanical heroic. Wait, what? Is it heroic? Are you serious? Okay, that's the Hyperion. I don't think the Hyperion is gonna do all that well against my Goliath, sir. No. The most part is just gonna get destroyed. Oh god, look at that. Now Mengsk will even get weakened now, so that's dope. I mean, the RS are actually armored, so that kind of makes me skeptical. I don't really want to use them if they just take bonus damage. Okay, I can also go for a Flaming Betty here, so let's not forget to do that. I'm gonna get it on the side actually, because most of the real estate is even taken. Okay, I'm just gonna go for some science vessels now. They don't have the Matrix actually, which is a big deal. Okay, what can I go for? Non-repair costs. I'm gonna go for the upgrades because I have to. Okay, I'm gonna also go for that thing to target both ground and air on the Goliaths, because those are OP. On in the 100, I mean, Artenis and the Haka just have their waves for the most part. The Haka, I guess, I mean, I don't even know, because they don't get to fight their actual waves. Look at the Hyperion though, the Hyperion has like no chance whatsoever. Go, siege tanks, get them. Now Mengsk will even get attacked here. Oh my god, Mengsk is just getting destroyed. Oh no, I'm literally just destroying Mengsk now. With all of these science vessels with their OP healing, I can just deal with all of these. Okay, heals like 13 life a second, it's not even weak. The science vessel healing is just so OP. It's pretty insane actually. Do I have like no other abilities for them, or no other upgrades for the science vessels? No, I just don't. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go for more of them then, more science vessels. Artanis will still have to deal with so many of these storms and rivers. The waves are still in our favor. Poor Reynor, man, he's gonna get destroyed again. Oh, there's the emergency shields. Okay, do I keep them? Do I keep the shields? Oh, that's so cool then. Okay, no, I don't keep them for forever. Okay, look at that, perfect, go siege tanks go. You all have to siege up now, all the siege tanks. Okay, look at the damage on the siege tanks though, they do like so much. And yes, I will eventually fall, but the Ark will have to deal with just 2 weakened armies now. Yeah, and his ultras can do that just fine. I'm just gonna go for more science vessels, cause why not? They do have time to acquire energy as we walk towards their base. Now the hacker will even almost destroy Gary here with his army. Here comes Artanis. Artanis can deal with him just fine. He's got the feedbacks, which is very important here on the high archons. Together with the rivers, he's got some extremely high damage units here. Perfect. Reynor is gonna get attacked by the freaking rivers. Oh my god, all his front line got absolutely destroyed. That's so dope. Okay, here I fight him again. Go vessels, go. They're just gonna use most of their matrices right now. Okay, nice. Come on, Manx. He's gonna spawn right in here, and my vessels will be able to keep my army alive for just enough to destroy a lot of his ultra discs actually. Okay, perfect. I just have to go for more siege tanks. Mengsk still has nothing to deal with my siege tanks. To this day, I don't even know what he should get. He should get his zone, because his siege tanks can just get more range than mine. That's what he has to go for. But he's just not gonna go for that. Okay, go the rest of my army. I guess Artanis. He's of course got Gary. Now with his OP Tempests. Gary really has no chance here. And our Reynor is gonna get annihilated again. And just go for even more siege tanks, because eventually I'm gonna have so many that Mengsk will have to go for freaking air units. I still have the Ares there though. Okay, he doesn't shoot rockets actually. No, he doesn't shoot rockets at all. Okay, Reynor has no chance. His siege tanks are like so much weaker than mine. I mean, but still Mengsk is gonna go by. Okay, my vessels are just gonna irradiate everything. Radiations are just OP, and that will have to deal with the weakened army again, and bada boom bada bam, we still have the upper hand. Just gonna go for more siege tanks, because why not? Reynor's siege tanks are just a bit annoying actually, because they do stay in the back though. The Akka still has the waves. Look at those impalers. They're not too good against the Zerglings though, I'll be honest with you. Those mecha Zerglings are just OP. They're just extremely strong. Gary's gonna go down. Like that, perfect. And now Reynor's gonna, I mean Reynor's siege tanks just siege and unsiege like so quickly. Oh, can I go? Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to go for the next tier, but nope. Just can't. Those are Vikings, are you serious? I have freaking Goliaths. I don't think Vikings are gonna help you, buddy. No, not at all actually. I have like so many siege tanks, all of them sieging up. As the ultras go forward, I like them to siege up even earlier now, but okay, get it. Mengsk will still waste most of his cooldowns on my siege tanks and all that good stuff. Perfect, I can just go for more now. And from now I guess I gotta go for more science vessels, because they can still irradiate Mengsk's stuff, and that's important. How much damage does this thing even do? 80 damage over 8 seconds. Okay, so not bad. 80 damage over 8 seconds. But it could still be better. I guess it's not as OP as the Starcraft Pro 1 irradiation. No, it's not as strong. I guess it's still good for softening up units. So I'm still gonna go for it. Okay, let me just build more science vessels then. Couple more, 1, 2 more. This should be even better. I mean, they just acquire so much energy. They have like 100 now. There's Reynor again. I don't think his Viking will be able to deal with most of his. Nope. just get destroyed. I mean, Manx just goes together with his own army, which is bad, but I mean, Manx's ultras still get destroyed for the most part. It does have a couple of black hammers, which are pretty OP. It doesn't say how much damage their main cannons deal, even though it says how much their anti-air cannons do, which is just weird, but okay. Okay, nice. And now more science vessels. Those are just OP, those are the future. They can defend in siege tank with an extra 200 HP. Shield. For every siege tank, I should actually go for a vessel, just because of safety and stuff, you know. Go, my army of vessels, get them, boys. Vessels are like the nicest support I could go for. Okay, our tennis is finally getting destroyed by this guy, by Reynor. But Reynor, I don't think he can destroy me. No, oh my god, look at those matrix shields. They were just so OP. Go siege tanks. My siege tanks still outrange his siege tanks. Okay, he just loses. Meng's gonna have to step in, and I mean, most of these ultras are very armored. They just take so much bonus damage. And now the hack will just be able to deal with everything. By the way, he's got like 2700 HP. He himself is just insanely strong. Okay, more science vessels then, I guess. Because I already have more than enough of these siege tanks. They will just go together and clump up, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, nice. The Haka even destroys Gary for the most part here, and our tenants can deal with him easily. His storms just destroy all of those Zerglings. Wait, what? Are those like Manx Medivacs? I guess they're left over. Yeah, look at that. They just get terminated now, and he'll have to deal with the Jim Reynor. He doesn't have that much left over actually. He can like feed back a couple of those units, but other than that he won't do much. Okay, I can go for tier 4. I can go for tier 4. Reynor doesn't have tier 4 just yet, so that's nice. He doesn't have an advantage. I mean, bro, my units are just going first towards his siege tanks, which is just awkward. Oh my god, no, his siege tanks are just sieging up faster than mine. Okay, I'm gonna go for weapons level 1. Okay, I'm gonna tell them T4. Go tier 4, guys. The Haka still has this though. The Haka still got this. I should go for maybe even a couple of Hellbats here, because I don't have that many units to tank. Hellbats should be able to do this just fine. Because again, I have siege tanks, they just die. They just die very fast. Can I go for any more upgrades for these? Okay, I can go for the armor upgrade. Okay, I will get it, you know what? I'm just gonna go for Hellbats now, I have to. Because again, my siege tanks are vulnerable, especially against anti-armored units. Against units that deal bonus damage to anti-armored like siege tanks. Yeah, look at that, 65. Okay, there's the emergency shields. Nice. My units have the shield actually. Okay, go Goliath, go get them, boys. I mean, Reynor has no chance here. With all of the matrix and the shields, he's literally got no chance. I hate that my siege tanks just take the time to just siege behind Manx. Go siege tanks. His ultras are still going down for the most part, so I like that. The Vikings are going down as well, and even a couple of my siege tanks are still alive. Now with the Haka and a couple of my siege tanks alive, how many is it? Just 4. Okay, I still like it though. Okay, let's just go for Hellbats now. We are into the very late game now. Okay, their secondary bunker got destroyed. Now it's only the fortress. If that gets destroyed, then we've won. I guess there isn't a lot of time until that. It's gonna be over soon, guys, don't worry. We have you. We've got you. Reynor will have to deal with a full-fledged Artanis army, even though I think he'll be able to do this, just because the siege tanks outrange everything. Now I have to deal with a combo again of Manx and Reynor. Okay, I can even go for my next upgrade, which is dope. Okay, Reynor doesn't even know about the next tier upgrade, look at that. It just doesn't, wait, what? That's just weird and uneven. Go my siege tanks, get them. Oh my god, the ultralisks are for the most part going down here. Oh god, that's so embarrassing. Now here's the Haka. I guess the Haka will be able to just end the game, right? He's got 3000 HP. was gonna spawn. Okay, this guy with his Gary will be able to spawn here to try and stop it. Don't think he'll be able to. Okay, they do have the fortress though. They're losing like supply depot after supply depot. Okay, those guardians are OP. Those guardians are actually destroying everything. Okay, Super Gary still has it. Okay, perfect. Now it's gonna be very low. It's gonna have to fight. Artanis now again. Reynor versus Artanis. I do have like both the upgrades, so that should give me a huge advantage over Reynor. Who doesn't even know that the tier 4 upgrades exist. Okay, no, the rivers! The rivers are just gonna go forward, they're gonna go after the fortress. Okay, will the Manx guy spawn in time? No, he won my siege tanks with the siege up right next to their fortress. And will they succeed? Will they... Okay, no way, the ultras are getting melted by the siege tanks. Look at that. My siege tanks just destroyed everything they had, and on the fortress will go down. Good game well played. We have won fairly easily, actually.